So it's not something that people like to talk about, but death is unavoidable. Here's what happened when I asked some folks in West Haven if they were prepared. Are you afraid of your own mortality?
You mean of death, of dying? I think part of me is and part isn't. But I really think I am. I don't know. I just don't know how I'm going to go, or I don't know. I am a little bit afraid.
And at 46 years old, is your family aware of your wishes in the event something should happen to you?
Not really. I never really discussed it. No, but I think I've been thinking about it lately really a lot, that we should start, because it's like you never know.
No, I ain't thinking about dying no time soon. So, I mean, I'm not scared.
At 47 years old, if something were to happen to you, is your family prepared, or do they know of your wishes?
Actually, they don't. So that's something that I've taken into consideration, seeing everything that's going on. Make sure I have a will, my children, that they're all taken care of.
Are you afraid of talking about death?
No, not at all.
Why not?
Because it's going to happen to everybody, including me and you.
Thanks for that, Mr. Barr. Well, even those people who said they were not comfortable talking about it, most of them still said they haven't told their family their wishes. So here to tell us all about it and how we can actually broach this topic, we have with us Howard Cahill of Howard Cahill Funeral Services and the Reverend Ursula Cooper. Welcome back, you two.
Thank you.
Listen, I want to start with you and talk a little bit about why it's so difficult for us to really approach the topic of mortality.
Well, people do not like to face their own mortality. Would you like to die? Most people wouldn't like to die.
Thank you for that. Not at all.
Very difficult topic to talk about.
Absolutely. So what are some of the benefits of actually pre-planning your funeral? Talk with us about that, Reverend, if you will.
The benefits of pre-planning is that you would have your personal wishes, they're in place. Mm-hmm. It also will give your family a peace of mind. No one has to run through any old dresser drawers to find out where your life insurance policies are, how you would like to be, if you would like cremation or burial. They know what your wishes are, so those are truly benefits to having a pre-plan.
And what was interesting is, it was kind of a mixed, I'd say kind of like just mixed feelings from everybody. Some people said they were kind of ready, other people said they weren't ready, and then other people didn't want to talk about it at all. Mm-hmm. When we talk about, how we get started, when should we start thinking about it, age-wise?
Well, age-wise, I would say about 50 years old. About 50 years old. Yeah, about 50 years old would be a good time to think about it. But your life experience will dictate, whether you're going to pre-plan or not.
And you say that by pre-planning, it does kind of ease a financial burden on your family.
Yes, it will.
When you have everything already in order.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then tell us a little bit about the difference in grieving processes, because some people, do not believe in cremation.
Right.
And then others do believe in cremation. Will you tell us a little bit about that, because we talked on that earlier?
Right, we talked about that. People will celebrate their life differently. Mm-hmm. We have Christians who typically like to view remains and have a burial process. We have Muslims who don't necessarily view remains. We have people who like just direct cremation. So people, they grieve differently. But if you're forced to do a cremation because of your financial situation, that's a very difficult thing to deal with, as far as your family and also the public. So we're here today to talk about pre-planning, the benefits of it, mm-hmm. And we're trying to let you know that when you pre-plan, you have your finances, your wishes, everything's in place, and you're able to celebrate your life the way you want to celebrate your life.
And that's really what you all are about at Howard Cahill, is helping us learn to celebrate our lives.
That's correct.
And talk, if you will, about if you were to actually, pay for this and move away. I mean, does that money follow you? What happens to our money?
Yes, your money is very, very safe. We're governed by the state of Connecticut. Your money goes into a trust account. The only way we have access to that is through a certified death certificate, which we need to provide to our trust company.
That's very good, because you know what? Oftentimes with funerals and with death, they say that grief turns to greed very quickly. So making sure that you have everything in order, in line. I mean, I'm sure you hear cases of that all the time.
That's correct.
So you want to make sure that you're organized with that. Tell us about these pre-planning seminars that you have, Reverend Ursula, because that's really exciting in terms of trying to help us get on the right track.
Absolutely. Seminars give you an open forum to discuss different options in burial services or cremation services. It also will give more awareness to the ever-pressing topic of having a pre-plan. Churches and organizations throughout the city often let us come in to talk about these seminars, and we have one coming up on Saturday, July 18th at the First Baptist Church in Milford, Connecticut, and 28 North Street at 10:30 a.m. And they're opening up to the public so that everyone can come in and understand the benefits of having a pre-plan. We're not there to talk about death. We're talking about pre-planning, like you would plan a wedding, like you would plan graduation. Unfortunately, we have to plan for death as well.
All right, listen, and very good information, and for folks that want more information, they of course can come to our website. But let's put the information on the screen, though. Here it is for you. Howard K. Hill Funeral Services, 1287 Chapel Street in New Haven. Of course, that number also on the screen. And if you'd like more information on them and you're saying, Des, I just missed it, or you're just making it, hey, listen, come to our website, WTNH.com, click on Connecticut Style, and we have the link to Howard K. Hill's Funeral Services for all the information that you need. And that's going to be a really informative seminar, I'm sure.
Yes,
so
it will.
looking forward to that. Hopefully it's a great turnout. Thank you both so very much for coming in. Howard K. Hill, and always the Reverend Ursula on hand for us. We appreciate you.
Great.
Listen, don't go anywhere. There's more Connecticut Style coming your way directly after this.